So during times of economic uncertainty, one of the main things that our clients want to do is maximize the flexibility in their operations. Now, anytime you're trying to maximize flexibility, what you want to do is control your legal obligations as much as you can and make sure that you're complying with them. And one of the largest sources of legal obligations that we have is our employee base. So anytime we want to maximize flexibility, we want to make sure that we're controlling those legal obligations that we have to our employees. And there's three main ways that we can do that. The first one is employment agreements and having those in place. The second one is using existing tools that we have available. And the last one is managing employee expectations. So going through each of those, employment agreements are an exceptional tool to be able to provide terms that allow us to maximize the flexibility of our operations. That could be through controlling hours of work, controlling work assignments, and also ensuring that no fundamental changes to an employee's terms of employment result in allegations of constructive dismissal. If they do, the employment agreement once again can provide specific terms for the termination and end of employment. Now, in order for these to be effective, we're going to need to have written terms of employment in an employment contract. And so that can be a very, very useful thing to make sure that you have in place to control those legal obligations. Now, regardless of whether we have written employment contracts in place, we can use tools that are already existing to try and maximize our operational flexibility. This can be things like the employment insurance work sharing program that exists to allow reductions in hours while still allowing employees to collect their wages at a reduced rate, but also benefit from EI. Now, there are a variety of steps that need to be done in order to put in place a work sharing program, and we can help you with those. The third thing we can do to maximize our operational flexibility is make sure that we communicate with employees and manage their expectations. Main reason for that is oftentimes when we want to maximize our operational flexibility, what we also want to do is have a level of cost containment. And litigation, whether we like it or not, involves an unnecessary expenditure of costs. And so in order to keep the risk of litigation low, even if we comply with all of our legal obligations, we want to make sure that we're properly communicating with our employees and managing their expectations. Let them know what your plans are during these uncertain times and give them some idea of how they can plan for the future and set their expectations accordingly. Now, each of these things that I've talked about are things that we do all the time here, and so we can help you. Just give us a call.